She did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than 2 days, tops. But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the I dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. Anyway, I'm sure you've seen the state this place is in. It's all because the shadow pin suddenly came crashing to the ground and left behind a massive crater. The seam I found was closer to the outside, so it survived the disaster. Still, the crash riled up the monsters in the area. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them.
If the situation was
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk for Tlasoli and poor little Nachka. Ah, right, you wouldn't know. Oh, you know Shilonen? Try mentioning that name in front of Tlasoli. The foremost expert in ancient names, the future of our tribe, the finest artisan in Natlan. I know Tlasoli misses the days when she used to forge ancient names. Because of her daughter. Poor Nachka couldn't, even as Nachka's illness grew worse. Still, all's well that ends well. Thanks to the doctor's medicine and the water, her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course, and has to recuperate at home. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her birthday's in a few days, so Tlasoli asked me to find a pure
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore!
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate. All right, let's head back. I'm sure Imish is worried sick. Actually, why don't you come with me to visit Tlasoli tomorrow? It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
That's right! A good mood makes for a quick recovery! And of course, we wouldn't say no to a little gift.
But I'll let Tlas... Strike!
Saurians bishops?
Everyone hold hands. Ha! Ha! I see everything.
Oh, you're early. Looking for...
Paimon too. It can't be easy to recover from. She had to give up what she loved.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Sasoli know. Let's go then. Do you mind watching... Here we are. Flasoli! Oh, Flasoli? That's strange. Huh. Hey, Nechka! Still, I told Flasoli we were...
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like...
That's right. When she was still in the... But since Nechka fell... Wait a minute. What the...
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes!
How... All right. How is it...
The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Petlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see.
Yeah, let's get this over.
Bring it!
Huh. There really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be...
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick!
Huh? We just got up here. Well, guess this means we should head... Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run! You'll hit us!
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good Saurian. All right, run along and... Sorry, you two. I was waiting. She said she just want... But she ended up getting lost.
Yeah, Chevin...
She's still very... But it's... That said...
Don't worry about it. Her health definitely comes first. We were just...
Yes, and to run away from eating her vegetable. She jumps over chairs, hides under... Seeing how she is now, that's already enough.
Hey, cheer up! This is... We do appreciate that she tried to welcome...
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost... The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wyatt might When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make...
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan. Engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really...
Word of mouth isn't always reliable. But the words, it's the perfect gift for a dear friend or...
Paimon's interested! Then, once we find your sister, we can get her to add her name as well! That way, our names will be together forever!
You deserve it. You saved...
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlassoli.
Well then, thank you both. Nechka should be well by then.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on, this isn't part of...
You never know. You do look...
No, don't listen to that traveler. You'll...
In any case...
Oh no, it's the Tapetlosaur again! Quick, someone...
Also, if you don't mind, Tlassoli, I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself.
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all...
It was nothing. We all...
You're right. Yangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything... Maybe we'll even like...
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food! Anyway, see you around, Tlassoli!
Look after yourselves. Nechka... Bring it!
description. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things, and then pay the family a visit.
Shilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here.
Yes, but...
Really?
Exactly.
I see.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your, Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a... There are...
So...
Well, less than the...
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Shilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way...
I've prepared a gift.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, but a set of durable work tools will all... Well, still, I won't... The book is not what you call a bestseller.
Huh. Wait.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems...
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few...
Well, in that case, after all, that inscription...
No. You know, just... Even though this everyone thinks that the inscription she made... So...
Sounds kinda like... But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tlatholi. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting...
That's true. In the end, a blade making wishes too. But... Well, as long as you don't suddenly... And I don't think anyone... Still, it's really...
At least, I was really worried about their family. Huh?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even...
Right. Right. What's going on?
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party too, Shilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, so that's how you met her. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her...
Huh? Wait a sec. If we ask...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present... Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also...
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most?
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Yeah, even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers, but after defeating the Demon Lord, the older brother, Tequil, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed... In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat... I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Rimac said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left." The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so... In the revised version, the brothers killed the Demon Lord together and both survived. According to the author, This gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies, and the books were collecting dust on the store. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave... Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking. I picked out a copy that looked real. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too. They gave me...
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book.
Let's get going. Celestoli lives pretty far from the tribes.
All right. All right. All right.
Bring it!
Now, Yang.
Hey, Tlisoli!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shiloh...
Oh, it's been a while. I received Nechka's letter. There are several. I asked a messenger.
You have... Let's go inside. Shilonen used to love drinking shokoatl. When she was little, you were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Oh,
Oh, Auntie. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's...
sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. Have a seat.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bad.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe. But Paimon had no idea.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nichka's bedroom.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down, but you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already out. That's how Nichka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me.
Well, yeah,
You said Nichka.
Oh, really? Yeah, I wasn't able to.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I'm sorry to leave you.
Oh.
Whoa, why so?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be.
If that did. If you asked me before, but now that she's gradually recovered, Nichka's illness actually originated that night. Before we could I joined the fray as well. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. Work was busy at the time, so I told. I was the one who decided to move my work. Oh.
Whoa, hey! She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't?
Sorry. Phew. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
Oh, help! That sounds like a lot to...
Thank you, Bo. You three just need to...
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot...
Both are fine with me.
Oh, come on now. Anyway, for
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't...
That kid. That kid.
Bring it!
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw a ghost. Hey, you there.
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly Never mind that now. Those monsters.
Shilonen, Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out!
All right.
Hey,
Storm the front! Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
All right, that should be it for the Oh, it also seems...
strange. We didn't see any monsters.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver. It's the main road in and out of the I don't know what happened, but it seems like all... Tlisoli doesn't even... If she comes back, Nachka will even be able... Nachka's plan... Strange.
Look at that! He has a Blaze Gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can...
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff? Paimon's not sure how to say it, but...
Once you live long enough, you'll... Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise...
All right.
Let's do this then!
The forge! Gross. Cold.
Flash! Impossible! Loaded. hold you back much. Adventure time! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Ah, you're finally...
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some...
Alright. As a...
Whoa, there's so much tasty food! You're amazing, Tlasoli!
They were all pretty simple dishes to make.
Paimon will help herself.
Ooh, yeah. Can I... Of course! I'll have just one more fish.
It's okay. Her body is too weak to die.
Oh no, but Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss. But it's okay. Nachka can talk to me now and can even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven... But the case of Nachka, the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss, and can never be retrieved again. As one example of that, Nachka now only sees me as... She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset that, but I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like... Nachka really has no idea that her real...
So, you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll?
What do you mean?
Or, should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscription... Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names, the shapes and patterns of these... By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much... And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you're a sharp one, Sheila. That's right. I have a way to cure Nachka. I want to forge an ancient name...
Must be approved by the Wyab, is because the memories they bear, Blaze Gem inscriptions, will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley lines. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract...
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because The Blaze Gem inscriptions took away.
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? Ah, this is...
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that...
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. This is the central inscription that controls all the other, which will also
You made all of this yourself, Tlisoli?
Yes. It was lots and you saw it yourself. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up.
I thought you just modify your...
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have... It's of no help to me.
You know the price to pay for making...
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my... Otherwise, Nechka, she won't remember me. And she won't even... When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother, or as a name engraver.
Shilonin?
I'll take this. I'm going to completely disassemble. I won't make any promises until I've checked. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the I'm sorry it took me so long to finish.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention.
Huh? What?
Nechka must have woken up. Nechka! Don't try to—
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy.
Failure is just a step on the
Strike!
path to glory.
Everyone hold hands.
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in. Oh, yeah, that's not... It's just that the workshop is cluttered with weight. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge... She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then, boom! The forging blueprints came crashing.
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire... Ever since then, Kachina always...
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all, but it seems we're like a lot...
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than... You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation, and as a name engraver. But more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible, and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must get... This way, only in true stories can you... And this is the only way for the spirit...
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to... It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from, well, take you... From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already... And that person then condensed this blessing into your... It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but names are blessings for the future from people standing. And with this blessing, people will become more confident.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, but if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And the Traveler always has Paimon by his side, though, so he'll never... Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off...
Anyway, this is what Clisoli told me when I was... And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of...
But doesn't that mean you...
Well, that's not in... you know what, I am sick of...
Did you hear a whole...
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of I, kept this... Come on, let's... Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then...
I'm going to use Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still in a... Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with only after we've... If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner... Well,
Oh, so you'll be able to...
for the most part. If it were just an but since it's a central inscription...
So, Shilonen, Does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most, which is names aren't only by having names can things be. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystal. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, phew, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does. After all, creating. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient, giving someone a name is a subjective expression, but giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. If ancient names or nicknames, so the best I can do is gather all the information I could. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself.
Paimon isn't trying to come up.
Phew, now I'm curious. Of course, this is also my.
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others. Smith?
Yeah, not bad, and quite fitting too. I'll remember it. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely. Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. And when the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the, phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the time. Let me see. Start with...
Whoa! Fasoli's central inscription is even floating! So are you done checking the inscription?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston.
That means we can help Fasoli.
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but...
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, what are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some... It's, hard to control the absorption of... By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her...
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the... From a purely objective standpoint, the bad news is, there's still... I believe I've mentioned this before. In this process, the Wyab actually function like, relays. Helping the ancient name-bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river. Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babble. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line. And there's no way Auntie would let Nate. And considering that Nachka only Aunt Felisoli. So, if in an ideal world, and I also believe that there won't be any mistakes, but Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle.
But how can we solve this problem?
Names are blessings for the future from people. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Shilonen, it looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's power. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the blaze gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you...
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nachka control the Blaze Gem inscription. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nachka?
How could I just hand her... I've picked out a box and packed it...
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Oh, is Nachka up again? But, uh-oh, what if something fell on...
Nachka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You're Nachka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nachka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Oh, it's all my fault. You would...
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nachka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nachka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Mom told me about you. Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nachka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up... Besides, what do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before?
All right. I also happen... Wait for a moment.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be...
Oh, you can let me carry these. And...
Yeah! It's okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't... I'll be good.
Let's go look for it now. I've had her blaze gem inscription for a while now.
Tosoli would bring... Oh, she seems to be doing...
I hope so. Here,
Oh, thank you for bringing it. I remember that Nate...
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her.
I would like something shaped like...
Noted. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise.
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nichka, feel free to... Well, I was shocked.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begged.
Everything's looking up! We're just... according to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... Tequila prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever... The goddess replied, Then, to turn my blood... Oh, you remembered that whole... Paimon finished both books in one... But the ending in the older version is... Oh, wait. Nichka...
That's not true.
You... or...
Hey, what are you all chatting about so
Mom... Mr... We were just talking about how the bat...
Aren't happy and guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nichka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apaish. He should be close by. Stay close, Nichka. Don't go—
Yes, Mom.
Ready.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apaish.
I didn't expect to have two name engravers coming in today. Well, what are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that?
She was once our name engraver.
Thank you for your generosity. Come on, Nichka.
Thank you.
Oh, so this is Nachka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this?
No, that's all right.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick... His drills and small clamps are good quality. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors?
I have a few in stock, but
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there?
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just...
Well, there are too many... Come on, Auntie. It'll...
And there goes Shalone and dragging Tlazoli off to buy more stuff. Ooh, what a busy day. I won't run off. Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as... What about you, Nichka? Oh, the one who was... If it wasn't for his determination, both... Of course! Hey, Nichka, why don't we play... Mr. Traveler? But isn't she the villain? In the old version, right. Well, it doesn't matter. My favorite...
Come here, Nichka. Look at you.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water.
We've picked something up for Nachka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nachka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the really?
Let's... Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home. I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I will...
Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Che.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's...
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much. The last time Pakal came and asked me asked for why I had been leaving, so
Sure, we could...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember...
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked... Really? Then
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry. Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nachka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nachka's birthday and...
No problem.
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, you forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Nachka.
Sorry. Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right.
No, Nachka was having so much fun today that Let me help carry her home.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nachka. It's time to... Thank you, everyone, for spending so much... Please be sure to come to Nachka's birthday party. Alright.
Oh.
I understand. It's very
Yeah.
Oh, put it...
Well, I've... Oh. What's...
The majority is about the same, but the ending... The one I gave her is the... It was released long...
Oh, but I remember...
Huh. So, in other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the...
I don't... Maybe she snuck...
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, in which case, there are only a few shops...
The booksellers all have it...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was
There must be a few...
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but
I beg your...
Nachka, where did you read that...
Go home, Nachka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nachka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nachka.
Remember my name, brother.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please. Something's blocking the door.
Get back!
Shilonen, wait for us.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't...
Whoa.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one.
All right, let's head off.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
All right, let's finish this
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Ludo, time to testify.
That was quick.
Forget it!
Into the shadows.
I see everything.
Bring it!
All right, let's finish this fast.
Quiver!
Into the wind.
Go, go, go!
Forget it!
Ready.
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. right, let's keep going!
You got here quick.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you, even though she's not my daughter yet. But
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
so you figured it out. I want to... She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Then, who's that girl?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday, I raised her and took care of her for many years. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me. Waiting for me to... As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name... If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the... Shilonen, you have yet to make a move. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, after Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So I'm...
Don't worry, Nechka.
3.
Mom will always...
2.
Wake up, Nechka.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Telasoli, You're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nepeka. It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I saw Nechka and was speaking. Nechka? Shilonen. You saw her too, didn't you? I felt her hands and hugged her. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to
Have you still not come to your sense?
What's... She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child...
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription, you collected memories of Nechka from countless people. But you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow? You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things...
Nechka has always... Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your... But have you forgotten the truth?
My ancient name is... Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been... Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive.
Nechka is everything to me, and as for blessings, but I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows?
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. A name without a past is nothing but...
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Shilonen, Nechka, Nepecha can already stand now, so we made our way over. Thank you, Paimon. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become... This isn't the...
But what about Tlasoli.
Oh, don't worry. All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm complete.
She's already planned out everything. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before. Even if I told, all she had to do was start to cry, and she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to... It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and I would be so scared every day.
You have us now, Nepeka.
Yeah.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Shilonen for help. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help. Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably...
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this? Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't...
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, it's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been... It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central...
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't
So you suspected her from the...
Oh, no, she's my auntie. The most I did was keep the possibility. But now that I look back on it, Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each... Everything is finally over.
So, what should I do now?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up any...
But everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers I'm not her, but... I can only be like her. I don't know, Shilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The blaze gem...
But I no longer remember anything about... I'm scared, Shilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't... Here, take this.
A blaze gem inscription! You can make them too!
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. This is your first blessing. The one you received. It has always protected you.
But I don't even remember
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, you'll continue to grow and mature your name is your starting point. Remember your name and everything you've experienced.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Well, rather than placing our... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, gosh. I nearly...
Huh?
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and, one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka. You're here. Everything's been taken care of now. Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. What I do know is that Tlasoli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete... And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be... Oh, and... Now once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions... Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now Nachka really... She's The tribe hasn't responded. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest. After...
Just a step on the path to glory.
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go. All right, let's finish this fast. Glory to the Shogun!
Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha! One with nature. Strike! Hunt them down. Flint, sword, teeth! Sure.
guide you. Gather!
Fellow warfare, I guess.
This is order. Stabilize.
Watch out!
Pay your dues.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Coming at you!
Prepare yourself.
Hey there!
Can't run from death.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Solidify!
Going in! Let's light it! Let the world collide! Fire! Well, fellow warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it!
Gather! Order guide!
Strike a pop! Fellow warfare, I guess. Everybody stand back! Fellow warfare, I guess. Oh! Hiya! Fellow warfare, showing you things!
Right! You shouldn't see me like